I'd like to thank my brothers from the BSO Azad and the IBB MP for organizing this protest to inform the international community about the human rights situation in Balochistan. I'm also thankful to them for giving me an opportunity to speak at this occasion. Dear brothers and my sisters, as we have gathered here at this International Day against Enforced Disappearances to protest against the forceful disappearances of Baloch people at the hands of the Pakistani establishment. It's worth mentioning that even today, the world powers and the United Nations do not stop claiming that humanity has achieved huge respect and glory, while at the same time, somewhere in this world, the lives of hundreds and millions of people have contracted with vicious oppression and oppression. There are people in Balochistan who only want to live a dignified and honorable life according to their socio-cultural values, and who want to stand for the higher things of life, are denied their very basic right to existence. The Baloch people, who in accord to the international laws struggle for their national salvation, the Baloch people who want to secure their national identity that is at stake, and who want to live as free men in the land of their forefathers. The Baloch people who dream a bright future for their beloved ones, who want them to live a happy, secure and prosperous life in the land they inherit from centuries, and who want to gain their national rights. The right that is offered to them by the United Nations, and the right that is their birthright as humans. These people are made subject to genocide by the Pakistani establishment only because the Pakistani establishment regards their cultural and linguistic values as contrary and immaterial and contrary to its politics. That's a shame. The Pakistani establishment is using brute force today to contain the nationalistic aspirations of the Baloch people. It thinks that by the use of such a force, it will frighten the Baloch people and will make them submit to its authority. But they are badly mistaken, because they can frighten a few of the Baloch people, but not the entire Baloch nation. And with no surprise, there is little acceptance of the imposing values and legitimacy of the Pakistani state by the majority of the Baloch people, who strive to secure their national identity. I would like to grab the attention of the human rights organizations and the United Nations on the appalling human rights situation of the Balochistan, and would like to ask them that what human rights would they stand to secure when humanity itself will depart from this world. It is time they hear the plea of the Baloch nation that is left at the verge of being extinct by none other but a member state of the United Nations, the so-called God-given land of pure. Pakistan, being a member state of the United Nations, is obligatory to certain human rights instruments that it violates by extrajudicially abducting, torturing, killing and keeping the Baloch people in the dungeons for years without any fair trial. And this all goes with impunity. It is high time the United Nations take notice of this appalling human rights situation in Balochistan. We hope that the United Nations will react swiftly, surely and impartially to keep peace and remove this terror to humanity without debilitated by political opportunism. I would also like to use this opportunity of speaking at this occasion to address to my Baloch brothers and sisters here and back home. Brothers and sisters, our nation and motherland is going through a very miserable situation at present. Let us ask ourselves some very basic questions, that who we are and why do we live. Let us not forget that we are here in this world for a defined period of time. Let us not waste this time by taking this world and life for granted. It is time we realize our national responsibilities we are confronted with, and the situation our nation and our motherland is going through. We belong to them and they belong to us. It is time, let us not forget, let us not disassociate ourselves from the situation our people and our motherland is going through. Let us not forget the pain our mothers and sisters are going through. Let us not forget our martyrs who sacrificed their lives for us to live. And let us not fail the hopes of those our brothers relinquishing in the dungeons of the Pakistani state. Dear brothers and sisters, let the tears of our mothers and the shed blood of our brothers wash away the rust of hatred and intolerance from our heart. Let us fill our heart with love for our nation and for our motherland. There comes a huge responsibility on us that we may let our martyrs live in us and let us live their dreams. There comes a responsibility on me, on you, and our Baloch leaders to contribute in the development of a culture of increased respect, tolerance, and love to each other. It's time we stand united, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder. Let us rise as a nation and struggle to the destination where the bride is set. Thank you very much.